He got plastered at a concert we went to. We went to his house after and I left because people were over and I didn't want to hang out super late. At that point he was so drunk he was slurring his words. An hour later he calls me begging me to come over since everyone left, and started threatening breaking up just cause I didn't want to come back over. He gets kinda toxic when he drinks sometimes. I fell asleep but woke up a little later and saw his mom texted me asking if we would turn the music down. I looked on Snapchat and this girl we know posted a video of him, his friend and her friend at his house, so I messaged her, asked her if anything weird was going on, but she didn't respond. I called him a million times and texted but he didn't respond. I had this terrible feeling so I went over there and walked in on him with her. I truly believe he would never do this to me if alcohol wasn't involved. He would never even put himself in a situation like that. When he drinks too much he turns into a different person and it's not him. I'm not saying that to justify anything, but it's been a problem he's had and he put himself in a terrible situation this time. He is so remorseful and hates himself. He knows he probably lost me forever and I know that kills him. Part of me hopes that he will give up drinking, go to therapy, work on himself and self-image, and we could eventually get back together and come out stronger than before. He is the love of my life and I've never loved anyone the way I've loved him. I've been in a lot of relationships but I've never really been in love until him. I never really even liked my ex. It's very rare for me to be attracted to someone romantically, and even when I am the feeling wears off so fast. Our only holdup has been his binge drinking, which is obviously a huge holdup. I think I was starting to resent him for that, and knowing how much drinking was holding us back in life and our self-growth, his small toxic behaviors were low-key mentally abusive. And because of that I couldn't show him love in the way he needed. But also I realized no matter how much I love him, he can only fix himself and his negative self-image. I guess I have to decide if it's worth it to ever work things out and if I want to spend the rest of my life with someone who's an alcoholic, knowing things will always have its ups and downs. We would have to set so many boundaries, learn to communicate better about our needs, and make so many changes, but also in a way that doesn't make us resent each other. It won't be easy, but to me it feels worth it because I don't think I could ever love someone the same way again. I've talked to him a bit, not really about getting back together but about how he needs help and how his binge drinking is holding him back in so many ways. Also telling him how hurt I am. I think I said all I needed to say at this point and now I just need to give it time, let him miss me and realize what he lost. Who knows, maybe after time I'll feel completely different about wanting to be with him. Maybe I'll never be able to unsee what happened. I'm so confused and I have so many thoughts racing through my head. I know I need to focus on myself for a while. I'm so worried that this whole situation will make him worse and start spiraling. I just want him to get better even if it's not with me. He really is the sweetest, most loving, giving person, but he self-sabotages and turns to alcohol because he doesn't love himself. It breaks me to see him do that to himself and what he did to me.